Whether it's a hole in your roof or you need a whole new roof, we've got you covered.
I'm experiencing a love that transcends time. A love that's so potent it preserves bloodlines, unlocking doors and breaking down the barriers that go back and back and back.
Well, I made the decision, my part, in eliminating Sprout the Poet because it seemed like she didn't have confidence in what she was saying, and everything was monotone. She was reading from a notebook, and compared to the other contestants, she was less believable. If I had any advice to her, Sprout the Poet, it would be to own the stage, believe in what she's speaking, and try to memorize everything. My greatest experiences through this whole process was as someone watching. You don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes. So for me, it's just seeing every little aspect of it. It's so much going on behind the scenes to make something happen for the audience to see that just I wasn't aware of. And so now I have a better knowledge of that and a greater respect for the whole thing.
I decided to accept being a judge on the I Am a Poet show because I believe being a judge actually kind of puts you in a position to help people develop and move along the way. Of course, when you're talking about art, it's in the eye of the beholder, but coming from different perspectives, you kind of help people develop and look at what other people may be looking for and, you know, how they feel, you know, the words that they choose, all those different things. So just being able to judge and bring that aspect to the person's art, it was just pretty cool.
If you're gonna love me completely. Love me in every season of my being, but be cautious. And the danger that comes from solely falling in love with my role single-handedly.
Oh gosh, so Earl the Poet, we all elected to move her to the next round in the first show because she stepped on the stage with fire. I mean, confidence, creativity. She knew what she wanted to say and she said it. So it was just, I mean, the way she presented it and the way that she made you feel while she was presenting, it was undeniable that she needed to move to the next round. Some of the pros and cons of being a judge was, one, just being able to be around the poetry. I love spoken word. I love slam poetry, all those things. So just being in the atmosphere where people are presenting their art was great for me. The cons was just, I don't like having to judge people's art in a sense because, I mean, who's to say what message is acceptable or not? All of it is, I mean, I guess all of it is acceptable, but trying to determine who should move forward when you're judging art is just really difficult sometimes. But so for me, that would be the con. Pros, just being a part, con, having to judge it.
Questions now flock your mental, detrimental but essential to your central. And begin with the following fundamental: do you love me?
IJ, you know, he didn't completely bring it, but I could tell he had potential. And Sprout too, she has potential. It's just that they were both bottled up. She seemed to just be a lot more reserved than he. Some of the challenges that I endured as a judge was me potentially being judged for being mean, for being honest. So the difference between being an actress and a judge, when I'm on set as an actress, I get to come outside of Leisha LaCarla. I'm somebody completely different. I'm in a whole nother zone. I'm whoever the character calls me to be. But being a judge, you know, what I found is that I more so had to keep it real, be honest, stay in my true personality. Moving forward, I would like to see IJ just loosen up. I mean, he has to forget about anybody that's around him. If he needs to pretend that he's alone, whatever it takes. I think if he would just loosen up, potentially, he could be the winner.
With the increased demand for digital content, you can't be everywhere, but your business can. VSC Media specializes in creating informational, interviews, and marketing videos for business websites and social media platforms. We believe that every business is different, so our approach to creating professional quality videos is different. VSC Media, turning digital content into growth solutions.
Daniel Nicholas Roofing, DFW's experts in roofing and remodeling of homes and businesses.
We work on homes that are worth $2 to $5 million. We also work on homes that are only worth $60,000. Work with budgets that are excess of a couple $100,000, and then some budgets only deem $5,000 to $10,000. And those clients are just as important to me as the high-profile clients.
If your roof has been damaged from storms, tornadoes, or it's just outdated, we're ready to provide the professional service that your hard-earned money deserves.
If you can give back to your community and live life with a client, you're not only going to change the stigma that is associated with roofers, but you might be able to restore balance inside someone's home.
Whether it's a hole in your roof or you need a whole new roof, we've got you covered. Call Daniel Nicholas Roofing today for your free consultation. 855-668-ROOF.
Well, we have a special poet coming up to the stage. His name is IJ. I think you've seen him a few times before, so here's IJ.
If I was president, it would be evident that my sentiments are far from arrogant. With proper etiquette, I'm in my element. I'm a testament to being heaven sent. See, a true president should be intelligent and set the precedent and not be negligent with budget deficit and job developments for the betterment of the relevant. A real president is excellent because he resonates with fellow residents. He isn't prejudiced towards the immigrants, but rather delicate and benevolent. Stays vigilant in all predicament, not insignificant when danger is imminent. I'll be an instrument for all the innocent and false imprisonment in laws I implement. By being diligent, not be a detriment or an impediment for all to benefit. Thank you.
Thank you, IJ.
Man, that was dope, man. That was dope. There's a lot of drip to it, man. There's a lot of drip to it, IJ.
I know. Honestly, why weren't you in the running with Biden?
They ain't put me on the ballot.
We should have wrote you in, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and hear from our judges, starting with Rayshawn.
Well, welcome back, IJ. Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome job. The thing that I love about spoken word is the idealism that it invokes. When people listen to spoken word, they're looking to be moved. They're looking for new ideas. They're looking for a call to action. And you did exactly that with this piece. So I love that. The only thing that I would caution you is when you have a poem that has a lot of rhyming words back to back, watch your cadence. You have to make sure you find your rhythm and follow that particular rhythm throughout the entire piece. Otherwise, you run the risk of losing your audience. But great job. Love the idealism. I love the fact that you took us on the journey of what it would be like if you were president. It was a call to action and even reflection, and that I appreciate. Thank you so much. Great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hi, IJ. Once again, great job on the poem. I absolutely love the poem. Just still the delivery. I just felt like your delivery was still a little bit slow, and your performance, you could have leveled up a little bit more. But great job.
IJ, once again, the poem was A1. It was a really good poem, but your performance lackluster. I spoke to you and I said I needed you to bring it, and you just didn't bring it. That's all I got.
Thank you so much, judges. And IJ, I have one question. If you could change one thing right now after you've heard from the judges, what would it be?
As far as my piece,
Yes, sir.
if I could change one thing about the piece, it would probably just be the length of time that we get to, put it together, because that kind of plays into effect with why the delivery is the way it is. But I'm not making any excuses, though. I should have came with it. I should, no matter what the time frame was, I definitely should have. But time would definitely be, a little helpful. But
Yes, sir. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking accountability, at least. You can go ahead and head back.
Coming next to the stage, Earl the Poet.
Earl the Poet. Hello, Earl.
Hello.
Hello.
It's good to see you again.
Great to see you guys.
All right, all right. So last time you was up here, you set the stage on fire. What you got for us today?
Some more fire.
All right, let's hear it.
We love it.
When I grow up, I want to be the president of the United States. My teacher said that when I grew up, I could be whatever I wanted to be, as long as I didn't limit my mind. Like Barack Obama. So, I think I want to sit behind that big old desk with all those nice flags and help the lives across the United States. I would first pay my teachers more, so when they came to school in the morning, they were a little bit nicer to us. Or I would pay workers like my mommy more, so she wouldn't be so sad about not having money for us to go out. More pay equals more play and more peace at home for kids like me. I'd be a great leader for all Americans to see. I make healthcare free, so if you needed to go to the doctor like me, it would all be free. If I was the president, no. When I'm the president, I'll be the best that the United States has ever seen, because my teacher said I can do it if I just put my mind to it.
Thank you, Earl. Wait, Earl, come back out. Come back out.
Earl the Poet, come back to the stage.
Set it on fire. She's like, now watch it burn. Well, thank you, Earl. That was a very interesting perspective. First one I think we've seen.
Yeah, I think you've made everybody in the viewing audience feel like a child on career day. And I think that was awesome. But I'm not the judge.
We are not.
So dang it.
So let's hear from him.
All right.
Earl the Poet, OMG. Again, energy, fire, on point for me. You just make me smile. You just make me smile. What I want to say about this one is that you created such a piece that you made it feel safe to dream again. I love how you came from that childlike perspective, because when I think back to, childhood, everything was wide open. You had this empty canvas where you could just paint the world any way that you chose. And you took us back to that place where we had the freedom to just paint whatever it is that we wanted to see. So creativity was on point with this one. I love it, that childlike perspective. I think we can all stand to take a step back to that perspective again and just re-envision the world for what it could be. Great job. Love it.
Earl,
Hi.
what was that?
Impromptu.
No. See, I'm going to tell you what that was. That was amazing.
Simon.
Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Creativity on point. Listen, although you had that phone, you did not rely on it. I thought it was amazing. Good job.
For the poet, amazing job.
Oh, you the tough cookie. Okay.
That in- amazing job.
Well, thank you so much, judges, and thank you, Earl.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe, and I think the Ring, we all believe, that doing something that is different, we don't want to do it the same way everybody else did. We believe that's basic. We believe that what we do today is so far ahead of what so many other jewelers do. We believe that having open showcases create an environment that allows people to shop the way that they want to, as compared to the way we've done it in the past.
Nobody wants the same thing, and you have the opportunity to take any of these things.
So for me, coming into this industry completely devoid of any kind of specialized training, I believe that, to Michael's point, you can have whatever you want. So yes, the diamonds are a diamond, but each one shines differently, each one sparkles differently, each one is perceived differently by the guy versus the girl. But on top of that, the band, the ring, the customization process, I believe for our customers, that process of finding that perfect ring and the fact that we take the time to do that with them is the difference for us. That's what sets us apart, is that we're taking the time with them to give them what they want.
At Caring Hands Nursing, our mission is to provide the highest quality of care, with love and compassion in the comfort of your own home. With years of experience, our vision is to create and sustain a leading high-quality service that supports individuals to live as independently as possible for as long as possible in the comfort of their own homes. We personalize our services to meet your needs respectfully, efficiently, and compassionately, fostering independence, preserving dignity, and improving quality of life. We have a team of skilled and experienced nurses, RN and LVN, that are committed to providing quality and loving care in your home that is catered to your specific needs. Our in-home nursing and respite care provides care to all ages and is designed to allow flexibility and convenience that you deserve. Give us a call, 469-379-8500.
All right, well, we're gonna call you forward one at a time. We have just a few final words for you. So IJ, if you will step forward first. All right, IJ, so one of the things that we said across the board consistently was energy. You have to have energy when you're reciting your poems. I just want to encourage you also to work on your communication. As speakers, writers, poets, communication is really, really important because we're conveying a message with our words. So I don't know if you've ever heard of Morabian's theory of communication, but what he says is that our words are 7%, our communication actually is 7% of the words that we chose. And then it's 35% of our tone of voice, but 58% of our communication is our body language. And when you're really compact, it reads unsure, things like that. So if you open up and you allow us to connect with you, that body language is gonna speak speak volumes, and it's going to convey such a message that we're moved by it. Now, there's one thing that my husband used to say all the time, and it's actually really stuck with me. He says that people may not remember what you said, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. And I really want you to keep that with you, because as you begin to open up and you begin to emote using your body, then you'll convey a message that we can feel and not just hear.
IJ, I'm telling you, man, your work is bomb. The only thing I would say is that since you have spent so much time conceptualizing that bomb idea and writing out that bomb idea, just come on, go ahead and bring it all the way through so we can hear the bang of that bomb.
IJ, I just want to say it again because I can't say it enough, that you are an amazing poet. Your writing is awesome, it's fantastic. The only thing that I would add to that is that your stage performance, you know, you can work on that, being comfortable in your own skin and speaking to the mic. Your stage presence is very important. I'm really hoping that you'll get something from this experience that you can take with you to better yourself. And, you know, that's what it's all about, being a better version of yourself.
Earl the Poet, will you please step forward? All right, so one of the things, again, that we said across the board was connection. We lacked the connection because, again, you were reading here, and so we couldn't really see you, you know, eye to eye. And your energy was great. We loved your energy, but again, just that lack of connection was the thing that just kind of separated your message from your audience. You were very confident when you stepped on the stage, so I absolutely love the confidence that you stepped out with. What I want to encourage you is that when you write, and especially when you are reciting what you wrote, write for your audience. Write for the feeling that you want us to have when you speak the words that you've written. The way spoken word is supposed to work, it's supposed to evoke emotion. It's supposed to incite some kind of emotion or feeling from your audience. So don't be afraid to think of how you want me to react. What do you want me to say? How do you want me to respond when you recite? And make sure you're giving me that. If you give me that from the stage, you'll get that from me, from the audience.
Earl, so there's always room for improvement.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and like I said before, that phone, it could be a problem, but I'm not gonna lie, I still felt it. I felt it. So tell me something, what is your technique? What technique do you use to be able to come out here on stage and just be so confident?
My experience, I guess. It takes a lot of people, you know, time to get here. I'm 14 years in the game, so.
It was bomb. It was bomb. I definitely felt that.
It'll be memorized next time, though.
I really appreciate the fact that you came from a child's point of view. It was sweet and innocent, and we all can use that right now. Excellent job. I hope we get to see more great things from you.
Thank you so much, you guys.
It is the moment of truth. To both of you, we have enjoyed the pieces that you brought on today. Content-wise, unmatched, totally unmatched. You brought energy, you brought creativity, you made us think, you made us feel. Absolutely love it. Take the advice that you were given, take our words, use them. Don't let this be where you stop. So take every word that we've said, use it going forward to hone your passion, to hone your voice, and just keep going. But the moment calls for us to name a champion. And our I Am a Poet champion is, drumroll please, Earl the Poet. Woo, congratulations.
I genuinely just enjoy being a part of the first episode. Anyone that is tuning in to watch it, no matter your stage in being a poet, never put down your pen. Your story deserves to be heard, and fall in love with yourself. So when you come in front of people, whether 5 or 5,000, you're in your body and everybody can see and feel that.
Anything to say?
Man, I appreciate the experience. I really do. You know, this is my first time doing anything like this in general. You know, I ain't got no 15-year experience, you know what I mean? But, you know, I've been writing for a couple of years now, and I'm starting to get comfortable in my skin, you know, with new things, you know, because, I mean, with that piece right there, I could talk about that all day. I got pieces for days about that, you know, but it's just getting out of my element and, you know, learning how to use that energy that I got from my stuff and projecting it onto everything as a whole, you know, and so, like I said, man, I appreciate this experience, and, you know, it ain't gonna be the last time you see me. You hear me? Yeah. Can't wait.